much for tuning in again into this YouTube channel, to this new yoga session with me today. Today I want to present you the Himalayan singing bowls because I want to start this session with chanting the mantra Om. And I want to tell you a few words about these magical singing bowls. So the Himalayan singing bowls are usually also known as the Tibetan singing bowls. But I prefer to refer to them as Himalayan singing bowls. These singing bowls are made in Nepal, and there are many secrets around the singing bowls. They have been used in rituals like shamanic rituals and religious rituals for over 2000 years. There are very few places where the singing bowls are made, especially these therapeutic singing bowls. These singing bowls are made from 7 metals. So these 7 metals are copper, zinc, iron, lead, tin, a little bit of silver, and a little bit of gold. The composition of the metals is a secret of the artists who produce these bowls. It is a very difficult process to produce the bowls. So there are different kind of bowls. So full moon bowls, new moon bowls, yantra bowls, well, all kind of different styles, but the thing is the sound. So this is a therapeutic singing bowl, and usually for therapies, which I also work with sound therapy, with singing bowls, each bowl corresponds to one of our 7 chakras. So we usually work with 7 bowls. So the 7 chakras are Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, Vishuddhi, Agnya, and Sahasrara. And the bowls are vibrating in a special frequency. So the frequencies are from 131 megahertz to 250 megahertz. So they vibrate in a high frequency, which means using the bowls, this vibration penetrates into our cellular system. And in our cellular system, what it does, it balances our chakras. It balances our cellular system. And it works its way through our body, through our cellular system, in order to open up blockages. This also protects our body, gives our body a high frequency, and protects our body against viruses, against illness, and against negative energy. Usually places like hospitals or places with a lot of accumulation of many people, like big cities where we encounter big train stations, or where are many people. Usually these places vibrate on a pretty low frequency. So in order to protect ourselves, it is very good to do practices which elevate the frequency of our body, of our cellular system, which we do with mantras, with yoga practice, asanas, with chanting, and with meditation. So today I want to present you this wonderful Himalayan singing bowl, and we will chant the mantra Om. So we can start. Just close your eyes, sit in a cross-legged position comfortably with a straight spine. Bring the shoulders back, broaden the chest. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, being aware of your inhalation and your exhalation. Slowly inhale and slowly exhale. will start with chanting the mantra Om 3 times together. And let's start our yoga session today. Bring the soles of your feet together in Baddha Konasana position. Sit up straight. Bring the left hand crossing over your right foot and hold here. Then bring the right hand behind and twist to the right with a straight spine. Bringing the right shoulder back, broadening the chest. Breathing through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale to the center. Now cross the right hand over and bring the left hand behind. Shoulder back, straight spine. Twisting to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And come back to the center. Now lift the left knee up and we will bend over to the right side, over our right leg, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, come up, and now the left leg goes up. The right leg goes up, and then we go over the left leg, bending, stretching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly come up, inhale. Always when we do poses, observe where your body, where your muscles are lengthening and stretching. Observe what is happening in your body. See how you can stretch a little bit more. You can try to lengthen a little bit more. See what happens. It's always something like internal observation. Now we will go on our knees like this, and our hands shoulder width apart below our shoulders, and we will do some Bhastrika breathing, which is much easier in this position. So it's inhaling and exhaling very quickly, like tucking your belly in, dropping your belly towards the floor, and tucking your belly in towards your spine. So it's like fast breathing like this. And you inhale and exhale quickly only through your nose, keeping your mouth closed. So we will do 3 rounds of 10 breaths. After 10 breaths, we will take a few normal breaths and repeat again. Inhale, exhale all the air, and start. And normal breathing. And again. Inhale, exhale, and Bhastrika. And normal breathing. And again. Inhale. And exhale, tuck the belly in towards the spine. And normal breathing. Now inhale, curve the spine, look up. Exhale, tuck the belly in. Inhale, look up. Exhale. And last time, inhale. And exhale. We go directly to downward facing dog. Feet are hip width apart, with the heels slightly turned out. Keep your fingers, your hands shoulder width apart, with the fingers nicely spread to a maximum apart, bringing the shoulders way back, trying to open the armpits and rotating the sit bones up to the ceiling, lengthening the hamstrings. Keeping the neck nice and loose, don't tighten the neck. Then slowly walk a few steps towards your hands, keeping the feet hip width apart. Uttanasana, take your elbows and bring them behind the head, opening the armpits, distributing the weight of the body from the heels towards the metatarsus, staying in the center of the feet, allowing the elbows to move towards the floor and lengthen. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slowly come up, inhale, and release the hands. Now we will spread our feet. Rasarita Padottanasana, turn your heels out with the toes slightly in and bring your hands to the hips. Broaden the shoulders, open the chest. So that means bring your shoulders back, broadening the chest. Tighten your thighs, lifting them up. Inhale and exhale. Bring the hands down below your shoulders so you can have a straight spine. If you cannot bring the palms of the hands all the way down to the shoulders, just bring the fingertips to the floor, or have a few blocks of a height if you cannot go all the way down. Then look up to the front and bring your spine to be straight while you're pushing the heels outwards. Very important that the toes are turned inwards. Now push your outer feet outwards. Feel how your hamstrings are opening. Keep your knees straight, as good as you can. Inhale and exhale. We will bring our head down towards the floor and walk our hands backwards to be in one line with our feet, keeping the elbows moving towards each other and keeping the crown of the head on the floor or towards the floor, moving the heels outwards, pushing them outwards, like if you were pushing against the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Keep the hands where they are and look up. Look in front of you, pushing the palms down and the heels still pushing outwards. Inhale, exhale, bring the hands to the hips. Inhale, come all the way up. Now we will turn our foot into Virabhadrasana 3 position. That means we will bring now our left hip moving to the front and our right hip moving backwards. And with this sensation, bend the right knee. Keep the heel behind on the floor and bring the arms up. Virabhadrasana 3. Virabhadrasana 1. Hold it here and try to feel the stretch in your groin. Stretching here, moving this hip down to the front while moving the other hip back, keeping the leg behind. Stretch, moving from the front to the back. Holding it there with this sensation. Lengthening here the groin. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale. And we will turn to the other side now. Again, positioning the hips, trying here to lengthen the groin, moving to the front. Now, the right side is moving to the front and the left side is moving back. Keeping the leg very firm behind with the heel on the floor. And we will bend our left leg now. Keeping all the hip, everything with the same sensation. Lengthening the groin. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, come up. And we will turn again. Now the right leg is in the front. We will go from Virabhadrasana 1 to Virabhadrasana 3. Okay, so hold it here. Take the position. Lengthen as much as you can with your hands up to the ceiling. Inhale and exhale. Move your body to the front on your thigh. Then shift your weight. Lift the leg behind off the floor, keeping it parallel to the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale. Go back to Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale, lift, stretch. Exhale, switch to the other side. Left leg is in the front. Go to Virabhadrasana 1. And we'll go to move to Virabhadrasana 3. Inhale. And exhale. Bring your belly to the thigh. Lift the back leg. Parallel to the floor. Try to balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale. Go to Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale. Stretch. Exhale. Lower the arms. And we'll turn around again. Right leg is in the front. Now you can either grab elbow, elbow, broadening the shoulders, bring the shoulders back, or you can do namaskara at your back, like bringing your palms towards each other and the elbows moving backwards. And then we'll go to Parshvottanasana. So inhale, broaden the chest, and exhale, move to the front. Now keep your spine parallel to the floor, while your back leg is still, the heel is on the floor. And you're moving your right hip back, keeping your thighs nice and tight, moving upwards. Inhale, exhale, move as far down as much as you can towards your front leg with the forehead to the shin. Keep the leg behind, firmly pushing into the floor. And from the front to the back. Hold it there, breathing through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Strong legs, inhale, come all the way up. And we will switch sides to the other side with the left leg to the front now. Keeping your hands in the same position, either your elbows or the palms in Namaskar. Now the heel behind stays on the floor and the back leg is pushing strongly from front to back. Broaden your chest, inhale. Exhale. Keep your spine parallel to the floor. Now moving your left hip back. Keeping your spine straight. Inhale, exhale, move all the way down with the forehead towards the shin. Keep pushing the heel behind firmly into the floor. And keep the legs strong. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, come all the way up. And slowly release the hands. Turn, rotate the wrists. This can be, if you have your hands in Namaskar, a little bit intense for the wrists. Okay. Now bring your feet together, stand in Samastitihi. Tuck your belly in, lower your coccyx, broaden your shoulders. Stay in Sasamastiti, keeping your buttocks tight, your thighs strong, moving upwards. Take a few deep breaths in Samastitihi with the sensation in the soles of your feet. Distributing your weight of the body equally in the entire soles of the feet. Breathing 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now we'll do a balancing pose. So bring your left hand into your hip. And take your right knee. You can stay in this position to keep the balance. This is the easy variation. It is important that you bring your eyes, fix your eyes on a spot in front of you. Concentrate. Like this you can keep the balance. Perhaps you can also try to grab your big toe with your index finger and middle finger wrapping around your big toe and lifting your knee high. Still trying to keep the balance. If you can go so far, perfect, stay there. And maybe you can stretch out your leg in front of you, bringing the right shoulder back and the left one slightly to the front. Still looking at this spot in front of you so you can concentrate. Holding it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now bend your knee again, release the toe, and come down. If this is very difficult for you to hold the balance, you can also have a wall and keep the other hand against the wall and do the same. Again, back to Samastitihi, we will change to the left leg. Now bring the right arm, hand into the waist, and hold your left leg. Broaden the shoulders, hold the knee, and keep it here. Or you wrap index and middle finger around the big toe, lift the knee high up, or hold it here, and try to stretch, growing up to the ceiling. Now bringing the left shoulder back and the right one slightly to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bend again, and exhale, come down. Now we will repeat the same Parshvapadangusthasana, and we will take our right knee again with the left hand in the hip and open to the side. So if this is okay, you can stay here, good enough, and keep your balance here. And for those more advanced, you will grab your big toe, stretch again to the front, and from the front, move to the side. Try to keep your chest nice and open, don't collapse. Focus on the spot in front of you. Utthita Parshvapadangusthasana. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale to the center. Bend the knee, release the toe, and come down. Samastitihi. Change to the other side. So, if you cannot hold your toe, just take your knee and move it to the side. Try to keep the balance here. Or you grab your big toe, wrap index and middle finger around, lift the knee high up, stretch to the front. Inhale and move to the side. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale to the center, bend the knee, release the toe, exhale, come down. Samastitihi. And we'll go to Utkatasana. I will turn to the side so you can see the pose. For Utkatasana, keep your feet close to each other together while your ankles are pushing against each other. Your knees are pushing against each other. Then you will go bending down, keeping your hips above your ankles. Then curve the spine. Curve, 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 curve. And try to bring your shoulders back. Don't drop like this to the front. So stay like shoulders, hips, and ankles should be in one line. Then we bring our arms up, touching the palms, looking up to the palms, and holding it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, and come down. From there we go to Garudasana. So for Garudasana, we will wrap our right leg around our left leg. So try to do this. You can also be against the wall if you cannot balance and try to hold yourself. So if you're good, you can just stay in this position. Again, lowering the standing foot, now this case the left, go down. And then also twist your arms like this. One palm into the other. Bringing it to the height of your forehead so that your elbows are parallel to the floor. And holding it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release. Come up back to Samastitihi. And we will change sides. Now we will wrap the left leg around the right foot. So wrap around. Bend the right leg. And now twist your arms opposite than you did before. Palms together. Thumb is at the height of your third eye. Elbows parallel to the floor for upper arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release. Inhale. And come up. We'll go to Uttanasana. So separate your feet hip width apart. Hands to the hips. Open the chest. Inhale. Bend forward. Exhale. Then you will take elbow on each side. Remember to distribute the weight of your body on the entire soles of the feet. And just relax, breathing through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, as you go from there, I have to turn around again into downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. And we will move our shoulders above our wrists. And we will do some core. So we will lift up the right leg. So lift up the right leg like this, like in Adho Mukha Svanasana. Again, holding it there. And from there we will bend the knee towards our belly and move our shoulders to come in front above our wrists. Hold it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale and stretch. And repeat again. Move the shoulders above the wrists, bend the knee, tuck it to your belly. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale. Stretch. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the knee to the belly. Move the shoulders to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, stretch. And bring the foot down. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now we will repeat, of course, to the left side. So Ekapada with the left leg. Hold it there. 1, 2, and 3. And now we will bend towards the belly and move the shoulders above the wrists. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale. Stretch. Inhale. Exhale, bend again. Move to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Stretch again. Inhale. Last time. Exhale, bend. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come down. Adho Mukha Svanasana, nice stretch, opening the armpits. And then we'll close at our shins and come into a sitting position. From here we will go to Purvottanasana, and you will bring your hands back, broadening the chest and keeping the legs straight. We will lift our hips up now. And up we go. Head back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale and come down. Bend to Paschimottanasana. Take your feet or use a belt if you cannot reach, or take your ankles. Inhale, look up, broaden the chest, and exhale, move out of your hips. Keep your spine as straight as possible. Only when you reach the maximum point of bending forward, you can keep on moving, bringing your head down as far as you can towards your legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release. Bring the hands back again, and we will repeat Purvottanasana. One more time. Broaden the chest and the head goes back. If you have a neck problem, of course, don't bring your head back. On an inhale, move up. The idea is to bring the soles of the feet to touch the floor, okay? So inhale, hips to the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale. Come down. And this time we do Janushirshasana. So your right leg will bend into this position like this, with the knee moving backwards as far as possible. If you need a height, you can sit on a blanket to give yourself a little bit of more height for the forward bend. Inhale and exhale, grab your leg, your foot, wherever you can reach. And again, inhale, open, broaden the chest, bringing the shoulders back. Try to lengthen. And then on the exhale, from trying to bring the belly as close as you can towards the thigh, going into a forward bend. And then when you reach as far as you can, moving out of your hips, go and bring your head down towards the shin. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release. And again, Purvottanasana. This time we will do a variation. So lift your knees up and bring your feet together. So we will do this with bent legs this time. And you can keep your knees together. So shin, ankles, knees are together. And we will lift the hips up to the ceiling. So go up. And again, head back if possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, come down. And we will chain legs. Left leg into Janushirshasana position now. Knee goes back. Take your foot wherever you can. Inhale, shoulders back, broadening the chest. And exhale, moving out of the hips to the front. Going into Janushirshasana. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale. release, and we will repeat again. Purvottanasana with the knees up. One more time. Inhale, lift the hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale. And come down. Stretch the legs. Sit up straight in Dandasana, keeping the hands next to the hips, keeping the chest open and the shoulder blades coming together with the legs pushing down to the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nice. And we will do Marichyasana C, so lift your right leg, right knee up, bring your foot close to you, and then you will lean back with your hand, right hand behind, and twist your body. So if this is enough for you, you can just stay in this position, twisting, looking behind your right shoulder. Otherwise, the next step is to bring the elbow over the knee, the left elbow over the right knee, and trying to twist your body. Lean a little bit back so you have more space to twist your body over to the right side, looking behind your right shoulder. Always mixing up the sides. Okay, and then final position, you can try to bring your arm around. If you need a belt, you use a belt, a strap, and then grab the other hand behind, sitting on both sit bones, still leaning slightly back, and moving out of your lower back, growing up to the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The straight leg is also, pay attention that your foot turns inward, pushing down to the floor. Then release the hands or come out of the position on an inhale. Wonderful. Stretch both legs, sit up straight, and we'll do the left side. Left knee up, we lean backwards, left hand is on the floor, trying to lengthen the spine and bring our body over to the left side. Now the straight leg is pushing down to the floor and turning slightly towards the left. So if this is enough for you, you just stay here. Otherwise, just bring your elbow over the foot, the knee, and stay there, still trying to keep your spine straight. Pushing with your hands so you can intensify the twist. And for the final position, bring your arm around the leg. If you need the belt, you use the belt to grab. Otherwise, just grab your hands. Sit on both sit bones, lean slightly back, look over your left shoulder. 1, work out of your lower back, growing up to the ceiling. The other leg is firmly pushing down to the floor. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And come back and come out. Inhale, coming out of the pose. Very well. And to finish this little short sequence for today, you can lay on your back, do Sarvangasana. If you cannot do Sarvangasana, simply lift your legs up towards the ceiling and stay like this. Otherwise, you can do Sarvangasana, the shoulder stand, going up, pushing from your shoulder blades, grabbing your back behind. Bring your elbows towards each other. With the hands on your back, fingers looking up to the ceiling. feet up to the ceiling and stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Exhale. Bring the legs down behind you to Halasana, touching the floor. You can keep the hand on your back, trying to lengthen the spine towards the ceiling. Strong legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Karnapidasana, bring the knees, drop them to the sides. If you can, squeeze your ears, then release your arms and stay like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then slowly roll on your back, and we'll do a counter pose for the neck, Matsyasana, so you can keep your legs straight. You can do like this in a cross-legged position, or you can also take the lotus as you wish. So there are different options for different levels. Then you will go up to your elbows, and then keeping your buttocks on the floor, broaden the chest, and then bring your crown of the head to the floor. So you can stay like this with pushing your elbows to the floor. If you don't dare to put the weight on the crown of your head. And for the more advanced, you just grab your feet, broaden the chest, look at the tip of your nose, and breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now release the head. Stretch the legs. Keep your lower back on the floor for Shavasana. So first you push your lower back down using your abs. Then the feet turn out to the sides. Palms up to the ceiling. And stay in Shavasana as long as you like. After Shavasana, turn over to the side and slowly come up. So this was a little sequence for the day today. This idea I had today is to propose a sequence, fairly easy. If you don't have much time to practice, like in the morning before going to work, or any time of the day you want to do a little bit of asana, a little movement, but you don't have so much time. So this is like a little short practice where you can still stay strong and improve and stretch out your body. If you want to know something more about singing bowls, you're welcome to write me on the YouTube messengers or on my email ashtangayogahouse@gmail.com. I will be very happy to answer any of the questions you have concerning singing bowls or concerning yoga. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so if you like my sessions. I hope to see you again next time. Thank you so much for following. Have a good day. Take care. Om Shanti.